So we come to the final part, straight line graphs. And this is a repeat of what you were doing in one of the early parts, part 5, I think, rearranging it in a certain format. This time I want to try and get the y's all on its own. So I'm going to add 2 y's to both sides there. If I add 2y to both sides, I get this. And if I divide everything by 2, I'm going to get y equals 3 over 2x, take away 1. Now, I can spot from that then that the gradient here is going to be the number of x's, which is 3 over 2. I can spot that the y-intercept is going to be at 0, minus 1. It's just the number on the end there. And something you might not have done at GCSE is I want to know where it crosses the x-axis as well. And the x-axis is when y is equal to 0. So at y is equal to 0, let's add 1, times by 2 and divide by 3. So it's going to cross at 2/3 0. That means that that straight line will be looking something like this. It will be crossing at 0 minus 1, that's down there, 2/3 0, that's there, and it looks like that. And that's how I'm going to draw lines at A level, just a quick sketch. I'm not going to do any plotting. I'm just looking at those 2 points where they cross the axis. Let's go on to the next one then. Well, let's leave the 2y there. Let's add the 8 and take away the x. We've got that. And then we'll divide by 2. So I've got 4 minus a half x. My gradient this time is negative, so its gradient is minus a half. My y-intercept is 0, 4. And where does it cross the x-axis? Well, that's when y is equal to 0. So I put 0 equals 4 minus a half x. So minus a half x equals 4. That means x is equal to 8. Again, I might want to sort of quickly sketch that graph here. X is equal to 8 is there. That's where that was crossing. Instead it's crossing at 0, 4. That's about there. It looks to me like it's going down. Oh yes, it is going down, because it's just the gradients, minus a half. So the graph and the algebra match. What should we do here? Should we add 2y to both sides and divide both sides by, and take away 5 from both sides, and then we'll divide both sides by 2. So my gradient here is 2. My y-intercept is 0 and minus 5 over 2. And to find my x-intercept, I'm putting 0 equals this. I'm going to add that to both sides and times by 2. So that's given me that x is equal to 5. I've run out of space to draw them again. Other people might have actually been just throwing in the zeros into here in the same way to get your intercepts. Either is fine. I think, again, we'll stop there and break this into two